Today I'm resurfacing a Penn Spinfisher 6500. I had this reel for like 5-6 years. I never did service it. Runs pretty smoothly still. Feels slightly rough, so I'm gonna take it apart and grease it, clean it, get it running smoothly again. Some of the tools I have is tourmaline. Greased for the final grease, I have a bottle of Corrosion X to clean off if there's any rust, corrosion buildup. I have a screwdriver gun with both Phillips and slotted. And I use this mat so I don't lose any pieces. A Ziploc bag to put all the parts in. This mat's also good for wiping up any excess when you're wiping your hands because it can get real greasy. Start off by taking off the drag. Loosen it all the way. Check inside, still greased, still clean, looks good. Once that's off, you can take off the spool. Here looks like I got a little bit of sand, some grit inside, so I'll be cleaning that off. Check the shaft, no rust. Nice grease, just a little bit of grit. Take off the handle. So you're gonna do reverse reel. To take off the handle. You're gonna take off the 4 screws here. Once that's off, you kind of gotta work it out, but this pops out. The Spinfishers have this O-ring which seals off any water from coming in, so you want to make sure you inspect it good, that it's the O-ring isn't cracked, isn't ripped, isn't flattened. Also, you just want to check inside. If you do see that the O-ring's damaged, if it's not corroded, rusted, and the grease all inside with all the gears. So looking inside, it looks very clean, very greased. Everything looks good except for there's an O-ring where it busted, was over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and look up the part and order it so I can replace it. You don't want any water, salt water especially, to get in here and start freezing up all your gears, and then you would have to buy a whole new reel. O-rings are very important. So while we're waiting for the part to come in, I'm gonna just do some general cleaning. Check out all the parts, get rid of all the grit on the shaft and then the spool. And then while you're waiting for the part to come in, make sure you kit all the parts and pieces of your reel together in one bag. Ziploc bag is what I usually use, so that when the part does come in, you're not looking for missing, screws or parts. Makes the assembly a lot faster. Make sure you bag everything, all the pieces that belong to this reel, all the screws, so that you don't lose anything. And the spool. Even the part that's broken, the O-ring, you want to keep it as a reference to when the new O-ring comes in, so you can match it up and make sure it's the right size. What's up, everybody? We're back. I ended up getting the part in the mail yesterday. I did a quick fit up to make sure it was the right part, and it is. So we're gonna go ahead and put the O-ring in today, seal everything back up. So I already brought everything out from what it was before. Just double checking that all of this is clean. Make sure it spins well. Get out any more grit, because we're going to take it apart again right after cleaning it. The grease is all good in this. This is what I like about these the Spinfisher, is that it has that seal so that everything in here looks spotless. It's very important that O-ring is there and it's not ripped or broken. So it looks pretty good. I don't need to add anything. So here's the part. I'm glad because it shipped kind of fast. And the O-ring has these it lays a certain way already, where it's raised over here and it's flat. So that raised part goes right over this bump part where it goes up. So the O-ring, you're just gonna work it in the groove nice and smooth. Try not to pinch it. You know, score it. I'm just gently just pushing down the edges back into the groove. And then you can also use a Q-tip for these hard to reach places to just push it right in the groove. Nice and snug. So we start putting everything back together. And there you have it. You're back in action for the next trip out. You know, I'm not a professional when it comes to this stuff, but this is just basic. Taking it apart, doing your inspections to make your reel last a lot longer than its normal life, and it saves you a lot of money buying a new reel. Alright, till next time. Shoot!